observance at Orlando Stadium.
A memorial service on the 11th, as discussed with the government. There will be a funeral on the 14th, again as agreed to by all of us, and the funeral will be here in Johannesburg at Fourways. The third thing is to thank the members of the media and members of this country, South Africans and members from abroad, people who continue to visit the house to give us words of comfort. We really appreciate the support, and this support comes from almost everybody.
Leaders from across the political spectrum arrived at the Madikizela-Mandela residence to pay tribute to the fallen fighter, among them EFF leader Julius Malema. Speaking to people outside the house, Malema showered the late mother of the nation with praise for her courage and dedication to fight against apartheid. He said Winnie should have been appointed deputy president of the country instead of former President Jacob Zuma.
Winnie Mandela, the stone that was rejected by the builder. Winnie Mandela, the president we did not have, who was denied to be a president on the basis that she's a female and African, for that matter, because they feared her. Even today, they still fear her in death. That's why they continue to call her names. That's why they continue to characterize her in a manner that we do not know.
Cooperative Governance Minister Zweli Mkhize said the country was mourning with the Madikizela and the Mandela family. Mkhize said the death of Winnie Madikizela-Mandela was a loss to the country.
Without people like her, we would not have been able to get the courage to fight on. At some point, she was like the lone voice. There were no organizations, but she stood. And because of that, we have called her the mother of the nation. More because of how she was always there. When our people were killed, she was there. When our people were evicted in informal settlements, she was there. Where people were poor, she always had a special feeling for those who are underprivileged, for those who are oppressed, for those who are poor. And we want to say to her, we salute you, Mama.
Minister Nathi Mthethwa was also among those paying tribute. He lambasted those who made negative comments about her, saying they should not tarnish the struggle that Winnie Mandela waged against apartheid.
With here is the doyen of social justice, and she is missed and should be missed not only by South Africans, but as a true internationalist who made her mark during the struggle for apartheid and beyond that period. So we really, as a nation, have lost somebody who was inspirational to us and ourselves. Particularly, we feel advantageous as a generation of the 1980s, referred to as O.R. Tambo's Young Lions. It's those young lions who were guided, groomed by Umama.
DA leader Mmusi Maimane said South Africa has lost a freedom fighter, someone who, regardless of the brutal apartheid system she fought against, always stood firm about her values.
Someone who her values will be something we will continue to fight for. A leader who was not chosen yet chose to lead. And as Africa and the rest of the world, we mourn together. To a political party, I send my condolences, and to the people of South Africa, we send our deep condolences.
National Assembly Speaker Baleka Mbete and Chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, Thandi Modise, say a memorial service will be held at the legislature after Madikizela-Mandela's funeral. Lehana Sotetsi, SABC News, Johannesburg.